Hi guys, MrRoflWaffles here. I was going to make this video about Modern Warfare 2 Remastered because there's a load of rumours swirling around right now, but I figured I'd hold that video off until tomorrow because I want to make sure all the facts are clear first. There's a lot of people just jumping at it straight away and going, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is confirmed, April 30th release date and stuff like that, but the facts are actually maybe a little bit more complicated than that, and so I think they deserve a little more time to breathe. What we're going to be talking about today is the Gobble Gum challenge that Treyarch are doing in Black Ops 3 right now. Now, yesterday I made a video about this very topic, and sorry, I'm just going to adjust my camera a teeny bit as I talk here. I made a video about this, and I said, this is awesome, because what's essentially happening is Call of Duty have decided that they are going to deviate from their usual strategy of promoting one thing at a time only, ever, and instead they're doing multiple things at once. So we've got the Shamrock update in World War II, and now we're getting the Gobble Gum update in Black Ops 3 at the same time, so if you're a Zombies fan who cares about Treyarch CODs, then you've got some content, and if you're a World War II fan who cares about Sledgehammer CODs, then you've got some content there as well. The problem though, okay, and that's what this video is going to be revolving solely really around, is that this update seemed yesterday to be going in a really cool direction. We've got games like Fortnite right now, and like PUBG, and to be honest, like various other things too. I mean, later this year you're going to have a Red Dead Redemption 2, you're going to have a Battlefield coming out this year as well. There are going to be some serious titles coming out this year, and there are currently some serious titles that Call of Duty needs to be very wary of in its quest to be one of the biggest video games on the planet. And in order to do that, in order to make sure that they are getting towards that goal, they need to be really on the ball. They need to be bringing their A game at all times. And so, I was thinking, maybe the fact that they're doing this surprise Gobble Gum update during the World War II event means that Treyarch are getting in gear for a new kind of content schedule in Black Ops 4 of loads of updates constantly, just like Fortnite, so that the community is never tempted to go to any other game, the community is never pulled elsewhere, the community is just focused at all times on Black Ops 4. Basically, everyone yesterday was speculating that in this update you'd see new Gobble Gum, you'd see maybe some new whimsicals. That would be really cool. I love whimsicals. Tone Deaf is fantastic. Newtonian Negation, I love. They're just great. I really, really like the whimsicals, and just getting some new Gobble Gums would be amazing as well, especially this late into the cycle. It would show that Treyarch is committed to making games that they then support for literally years after launch, and also making sure that right now, while all this crazy Fortnite stuff's going on, people are still having a reason to come back and play Call of Duty. That's what I said yesterday. Today, the harsh reality is unfortunately nowhere near what I was hoping, okay? The final reward for the update has been revealed, and we need to get there by eating 10 million Gobble Gum, okay? So, if we do a little bit of maths here, if, for example, in let's say the next week or so that this is running, there's an average per player of 4 games played, and in each of those games, if each player uses 20 Gobble Gum, so maybe they go to round 25 and they use Gobble Gum nearly every round to try and get this challenge, then there need to be around about 125,000 players giving this a go in order to get to the top of that list, to get to that top reward. And that's really quite a low number, seeing as we know that a lot of people right now aren't enjoying World War II, and they've switched back to Black Ops 3, so I would suspect that we'll hit that pretty damn easily. Now here's the thing. All over Twitter right now, like literally filling my mentions on Twitter, are pictures of the other rewards. And so we can actually already see exactly what we're going to be getting at every single tier of this, right? The first tier seems to be double divinium of some kind. The next tier seems to be a pack of Gobble Gum, just regular gobbles. The next one is another pack of gobbles, just more gobbles. And then the final, ultimate reward is 11 ultra rare mega or whatever the name is for them, gobbles. Those top tier Gobble Gums that we actually had, as Nightseer pointed out, given to us without needing there to be a challenge, just for free for logging in only. That's all we had to do back in August. So it's some divinium, and then some gobbles, and then some more gobbles, and then some more gobbles for using a load of gobbles. And yes, you could just use classics, and that's fine, but essentially, you're just playing the game a bit, and getting some more gobbles, so it's essentially like bonus gobbles for your time, I guess you could say. Personally, okay, and this is coming from, yes, a YouTuber who has a lot of Gobble Gum because of the fact that I bought some for Easter eggs for charity so that I could be competitive in that tournament, but prior to Easter eggs for charity, I hadn't bought any ever, and so throughout basically the entirety of Black Ops 3 up until between, I think, Garrod and Revelations, I'd never used a Perkaholic, and I just hardly used Gobble Gum. I just didn't really find it that fun to use. I felt like I preferred playing the base game without it, okay? So I'm not one of the YouTubers out there that has spent $1 billion on gobbles. I've only bought it for Easter eggs for charity, okay? So coming from me, someone that basically doesn't use it, I just was hoping for something more, man. Like, I was hoping for something fresh. I was hoping for content. Because you're seeing these other games that I'm mentioning, these Fortnites and these PUBGs, releasing update after update after update. You're seeing these games on the horizon like Red Dead Redemption 2, which is going to have a Battle Royale mode, which is definitely going to be huge because of that. And you can anticipate update after update after update for that sort of game. This new approach to games as a continuous living, breathing entity that you keep fueling with new stuff and you keep players enjoying, therefore, as a result of that, is just not being matched by Call of Duty. Because instead, with COD, we're getting some more of the things that we basically already had, and yay? I don't know, man. I was really hoping for something more. It just doesn't go well, in my opinion, because this should be when Call of Duty starts proving itself, starts proving the value in these random challenges that they're doing. Because, essentially, they're trying to Pavlov's dog us right now. They're trying to train us to see a challenge and go, oh, I know that this is valuable. I know that this is worth doing, and so I'm going to jump in and I'm going to play because I'm anticipating that my time is going to be well spent and the developers are going to reward me justly. But actually, I feel like we've seen a bunch of updates over the years that are like, yay, a calling card. But not really anything more. And I think the real contrast here that paints a picture of how unfortunate I think this is that the World War II Shamrock and Ore update right now, that's going on currently, and it lasts for a couple more days, I think about a week more now, they added in some tweaks to their Easter eggs in World War II Zombies. They also added in some new Easter eggs so you can unlock 3 new camos that previously were not in the game. That is an in-game Easter egg that we didn't previously have, that they just plonked in there for a temporary update. That's cool. Yes, it's not the biggest, craziest thing in the world. It's like some coins on the floor that you find, and then when you find the coins, you unlock the camo. That's basically it. It's not a big deal, but it's fresh. It's content. It's not just the same stuff that we've already seen. The same stuff that we've had in the past just for logging in. Like, I don't know, man. I really just was hoping for something more, I guess, with this update, and am disappointed that all we're getting from it is Gobble Gum. But, hey, that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I know that not everyone buys Gobble Gum, and so for some people this might be their first chance to actually give some of them a go, and that's totally cool. I'm not saying that this is a bad thing for giving you gobbles. I was just hoping that they would give us gobbles as one of the lower tier rewards, and then they'd also release some new ones, or give us some kind of significant, meaningful update for that top tier. Okay? So hopefully, those of you that have watched this video all the way through kind of understand my stance on this. I'm not saying that they shouldn't be doing any updates whatsoever, don't get me wrong. Any content is good content, it's just that my hopes were higher, I guess. The last thing I want to say is that a lot of people get on my back all the time for being a Treyarch fanboy, okay? And so, for the few times where I actually think that Treyarch could be doing better, please don't start attacking me for suddenly being too negative or anything like that. Because obviously, I am so positive about Treyarch most of the time because I love what they do. I love Zombies. I love the studio. I love it all. But I feel like this could have been so much more. That's all I'm saying, okay? I'm seeing a lot of debate back and forth on my Twitter feed right now. Some people are saying, and I quote Ethan here, saying, those are the rewards. Another person, Mechanical Sniper, saying, I agree, this just doesn't add up. What's the deal? And so those people clearly are sort of thinking in the same vein as me, but there are a bunch of other people that are saying, well, some of us need these Gobble Gums, we don't all have thousands of dollars to spend on games. And again, that's fair, but I haven't spent thousands of dollars on this game either, so you can't really use that kind of sarcastic, high horse opinion on me. Another person said, "You fool! This isn't just Gobble Gums, there are mystery prizes too." Actually, there aren't. Sorry. So, let me know your thoughts on this, guys. I've been MrRoflWaffles. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.